In this video, I'll be telling you everything you need to know about setting up camp in New World. Camps are going to be a pretty important part of your New World journey, from crafting and resting up through to acting as a respawn point when you inevitably die in PvE or open world PvP. So understanding on how and where to use them is going to be super important, and I'm going to try to help you understand this in this video. The first few quests available to you in New World are essentially beginner tutorial quests that will help you understand the basics of the game. So when you land on the beaches of New World, one of these quests will include your first camp, so it's super important that you don't skip these early quests. By the time the quest line leads you to your first settlement, you'll be introduced to the Survialist, at which point you'll receive the ability to place a camp and will be given a quest to do so just outside the settlement gates. To place your camp, simply press Y on your keyboard and look for some semi-flat ground to place the blueprint. And then, once placed, you'll need to have 5 wood and 1 flint in your inventory to complete the build. You cannot place your camp within a landmark. To spot the landmarks, you just look for the dashed lines on your map that surround an area of interest. As you progress through the game, you'll be able to level up your camp by completing quests as your character levels up. Level 5 is when you would have got your first camp. Level 15 is when you get your tier 2 camp, completing the quest Friends in Fashion. Level 25 is when you get your tier 3 camp, completing the Animal Instincts quest. Level 40 is when you get your tier 4 camp, completing the Lupine Observations quest. And level 55 is when you get your tier 5 camp, completing the Fading Lights quest. You can craft a bunch of items at your camp, including tier 1 tools and some basic weapons, which isn't so helpful late game, but you will also be able to craft both mana and health recovery, as well as blight tinctures and corruption tinctures up to tier 5, depending on your camp level, which may come in handy. Making use of good placed camps in PvP can be the deciding factor on whether you win or lose a large battle. But in general, you want to make sure you have a camp close by, just in case you die during any type of PvP. If you decide to respawn at your camp instead of the town, you will find that each time that you die, you will receive an incrementally increasing respawn timer. So basically, each time you respawn at the camp, cooldown increases. So if you decide to respawn at the town, your camp cooldown will continue in the background, making sometimes spawning at a settlement a good choice. In other words, if you die a lot in PvP, it will take you a lot longer to respawn at your camp. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and we'll see you on the next one.